Buenos días, estudiantes. Hoy vamos a hacer un repaso de la clase anterior, un repaso corto, y después vamos a ver la clase del día de hoy. Okay? Remember, we saw last week the countable and uncountable nouns. Today we are going to do a review, but today we are going to see the words that are used with the countable and the uncountable nouns. Okay? Okay, remember that when we do affirmative sentences with countable and uncountable nouns, we use the word some in both cases. For example, I have some pets. Okay? And, for example, I have some water. Okay? Remember, so some is used with countable and uncountable nouns. This is a case. Okay. Another word is any. Any. Okay? Any are used in negative sentences and in questions. We are going to have an example. I don't have any pens. Okay? Or you don't have any soda. Okay? Any soda. So sorry, you don't have. Wait a moment. You don't have any soda. Okay? Any is used in negative sentences in the both cases. Okay? In questions, you use, for example, do you have or does she have any books? Do you have any books? Any in interrogative sentences. And for example, do you have any oil? Okay, do you have any oil? Okay. Remember, so in countables and uncountable nouns, we use these words to do different sentences. Some in affirmative sentences, any in negative sentences, and any in interrogative sentences. There are some words special words to do in countable and to do in uncountable nouns. Remember that words are in countable, many, in uncountable, much, in countable, a lot, in countable a lot, in uncountable, a lot too, or a lot of, in countable, a little, and in uncountable, a few. Okay? There are other words, remember that. Okay, boys and girls. That is the review about the uncountable and countable nouns. Today we are going to see the future simple, okay? But we are only to see the future simple with the auxiliary verb with, okay? If you want, you can copy this on your notebooks. Ok, chicos, entonces recuerden por favor que este es un pequeño repaso de lo que vimos la semana anterior. Copien por favor estas clavecitas en sus cuadernos. Y hoy vamos a empezar con el futuro simple y vamos a ver en especial el futuro simple con el verbo will. Entonces, porfa, cópienlo y ya regreso. Bueno, chicos, entonces, si no les alcanza el tiempo para copiarlo, recuerden que en el canal, pues como lo están viendo, ustedes lo pueden pausar y pueden ir copiando las actividades o todo lo que sea. Muchachos, recuerden que la semana pasada se dejó actividad por plataforma 100. Estoy todavía esperando algunas de sus actividades. Y se dejó tarea de libro. Entonces también recuerden que esas actividades de libro, pues las deben fotografiar y enviarlas por el correo institucional. Correo institucional, recuerden, alejandroingles.colpascodi@gmail.com. ¿Ok? Listo, chicos. Entonces vamos a continuar. Como les decía, today we are going to see the verb will, but the future simple is divided in 4 tenses. One is will, another is be going to, other is the present simple, another is the present continuous. Okay? To express sentences in future, it's possible to do sentences with will, with be going to, with present simple, or with the present continuous. But this week we are going to see only the future simple with will. Okay? Okay. Okay. Will. This is will, okay? We're going to see the uses. Okay? When we do sentences using the auxiliary verb will, we do sentences for predictions, when these predictions are no or doesn't have or don't have evidence. These predictions don't have evidence, okay? Take that into account. And we use the future simple with the will for spontaneous decisions. Spontaneous decisions. That is when you, for example, said, my phone is ringing. I will to answer it. Okay? Okay. So, remember, future simple with will. Uses for predictions that predictions don't have evidence. a real evidence, okay? And for spontaneous decisions, okay? Okay. Now we are going to see how is the grammar structure to do sentences with the auxiliary verb will, okay? Okay, remember we have all our subjects. Okay? Our subjects are the personal pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, you, and they. Okay? Then we put the auxiliary verb will. Remember, will doesn't translate anything to Spanish. It's necessary to put because or when you want to express future simple, okay? Okay, for these people, the verb is will, okay? But in British English, I and we uses shall. Shall is the same that will, okay? Shall is the same that will. But in British English, is used for these people, okay? Okay. Then you put a verb in present. It's very important to put a verb in present, okay? For example, read, okay? And then you put the complement. The complement, okay? A new book, okay? This is the grammar structure for affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences. Remember, in this case, is when we use British English. British English use shall with I and we, but it's the same thing that say will, okay? Okay. For example, we are going to do some examples. Okay? For example, I can say for a prediction. A prediction without evidence is that you say, for example, it will rain in the afternoon. Okay? It will rain in the afternoon. Okay? That is a prediction. But this prediction doesn't have a real evidence. It's only a general idea. Okay? Another example, for example, I say, I will visit my mom. In this case, that is a spontaneous decision, okay? I decide in this moment I will visit my mom, okay? I hope that explanation for you is clear, okay? Okay, now we are going to continue with the negative sentences. The negative sentences, okay? I only erase this part. Okay, negative sentence. For the negative sentences, boys and girls, we use the auxiliary verb want. Okay? Want. The subjects, the auxiliary verb want, the verb in present, and the complement. Okay? Want is for all these people. Want is for all these people. Okay? All in British English is used with all the people. Okay? Okay, for example, I put here a verb in the present. I won't write the class. Okay? We're going to see some examples. Okay? For example, you want be a good professional. Okay? In this case, this is a prediction, but this prediction doesn't have a real evidence. Okay? Okay? Okay, now another example. He won't answer the test. Okay? That is an spontaneous decision. He decided doesn't answer the test in this case. Okay? He won't answer the test. Okay? Okay, now boys and girls, we are going to see the interrogative sentence. Okay? That is very easy too. I only remember that you can pause the video and you can copy all this information on your notebooks. Okay? Okay, when we want to do interrogative sentences using will, we are going to do first will. Okay? We're going to put first will. Okay? The subject, okay? The very present, and the complement, and it's very important to put the interrogative sign. Okay? It's very important. Okay, we're going to do only some examples. Example 1, will you listen to the teacher? Okay? This is a question for an special person, you. If you have, if you have the decision to listen to the teacher, that is a spontaneous decision. If you don't have, that is okay. That is an spontaneous decision too. Okay? Now, when you ask questions with will, remember to answer in this form. Yes, when it's affirmative, and we are going to use the auxiliary verb will. This will is this. Okay? When you answer in negative form, you put not, I, won't. Okay? This one is in the before sentences, in the negative sentences, the same auxiliary verb. Okay? And if you want to answer in a long form, you put only the verb. For example, this is the main verb. Yes, I will listen to the teacher. Or not, I won't listen to the teacher. Okay? Remember, these are short answers. And when you put this part, they are long answers. Okay? Okay, boys and girls? Okay, now I'm going to explain you the WS questions, and we are going to finish our class for today. And I'm going to give you our homework on your books, okay, for next class. Remember, you can pause the video when you want. Okay, remember that when we do WS questions, we put first the WS question, then we put will, okay, then we put the subject, and then you put the very present, and we put the complement, and close with an interrogative sign. This complement, in some cases, is very important to take into account. This complement, in some cases, is optional. Okay, it's optional. It's not necessary to put all the time. If you put the complement according to the WS question you use. Okay? Okay, we are going to see some examples. For example, what will you do this week? Okay, what will you do this week? Okay, remember, this is the person you ask. When you ask with you have two answers. Okay, it's possible to answer with I, and it's possible to answer with we. Okay, answer with I or answer with we when you ask questions with you. Okay, for example, I or we will do. If you use I, you say, for example, my homework. My homework. If you use we, for example, you say our homework. Okay, boys and girls? That is an example with WS question. When we use WS questions, it's necessary to put a long answer. Subject, will or want, it depends, the very present, and the complement. Okay? Now, the homework for the next class is the following. Okay? You first write 5 sentences using 5 sentences, excuse me. Write 5 affirmative sentences five negative sentences, 5 interrogative sentences, 5 with answers. And write 5 WH questions with answers. Okay, this is the homework on your notebooks, okay? And you please take a photo about your evidence, okay? And on your books, for next class, we are going to develop page on your books. We are going to develop page 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay? Remember, this is the homework for this week, and this is the homework for next week. Okay? And in the CE platform, you are going to do the activity. Okay? Les voy a decir esto en español para que quede claro. Entonces, la tarea para esta semana, en cualquier momento de la semana, ustedes deben enviarme al correo 5 oraciones afirmativas, usando will, lógicamente, 5 negativas, 5 interrogativas con sus respuestas y 5 WH questions con sus respuestas. Esta tarea es en el cuaderno. Simplemente toman la fotografía de las oraciones que hicieron y me las envían al correo. Esta tarea del libro son las páginas 18, 19, 20 y 21. Recuerden que las tareas del libro tenemos 8 días para desarrollarlas, ¿ok? Junto con la actividad de la plataforma CIE. La actividad de la plataforma CIE, chicos, se sube mañana cuando tengamos nuestra sesión en Skype y podamos resolver cualquier duda. ¿Ok, chicos? No siendo más, me despido. Que tengan un feliz día. Bye, bye.